ASMR. This is really, really weird. All of this sort of stuff. It's not me. Hello, my friends, and thank you for visiting. Today I will be talking about how I got into ASMR and why I am quitting. I'm not stopping making videos, and it's not going to be that much of a change. I will still continue to make videos that are quite similar to what I'm doing already, but I will not be doing all the weird stuff. I've tested some of it, and it's not my thing. I really have a lot of things that I want to talk about. I have stories to tell. I'm going to start with how did I get involved in ASMR in the first place. Well, it started out like, I don't know, many years ago. I had an online radio. I was invited to start an online radio by somebody who'd been wanting to start a radio. That was her dream, And so I had no idea what that was like. I had no plans for it, but I was headhunted and invited because I had a blog. And so this woman, she knew all the details, and we were going to do it together. But basically she was so busy, so she never got to do much, and on the day of launching she said that she couldn't do it. And so I ended up having it all on my own, and I learned so much, and it was way too much for me alone. But it was a journey. Nevertheless, the whole point of telling you this is that in that process, I made a lot of recordings, and people liked it. They liked what I talked about. But the one thing that I got a lot of, comments about was my voice. I had never thought that I had a special voice or anything like that. But people kept talking about that, and especially men that said that, they listened to my program, they liked it, but, they never really got to hear the content because they fell asleep. So I was joking back then that I should, start taking paid to talk people into sleeping. And I guess this was at the time where ASMR was very new. And so, I ended the radio because it was too much work, and I didn't understand the YouTube, how to do all the things, and it was my beginning, and I didn't achieve the results that I wanted, and it was, I didn't choose to go into this on my own. It wasn't my idea. So anyway, I had that experience, and then like 2 years ago from now, I was in a group, and I was just holding a presentation. It was more towards business and productivity, that sort of thing. So I was definitely trying to be engaging, a little bit funny, and trying to be a little bit, keep up the speed, because you don't want to bore your audience and that kind of thing. And at the end of the presentation, the comment that I got from everywhere was, the voice, ASMR, people just want to sleep, and they loved it like that. And I was like, what is ASMR? I had never ever heard about that. And then I held a few other presentations for the same group, and they kept talking about this ASMR thing, so I had to look it up and check what it was. I did look at, a few videos, and I was like, okay, this is really weird. But I did notice, there was a sensation and things like that. Then later on, I did think about, I wanted to have like a Homestead Channel because of the setting that I'm in. It is so beautiful here. I have so many things I want to share, so many stories and insights, and just to be able to have a platform where I can share that and build up my own community, build up my own audience and that kind of thing. I really wanted that, but as you know, if you've seen my video earlier, I'll see if I can manage to make a link up here somewhere. Maybe it's going to come there, I'm not really sure. Up. Then I'm going to link to the video about how YouTube changed my life, because in there I do explain a little bit, quite a bit of why it was a challenge for me. I do not have the ordinary capacity, and I do have some limitations. My eyesight, etc., is damaged, so it is an extra challenge. So I was thinking that I couldn't do that, but then this ASMR thing came up, and I saw there was really a huge demand for that. It was a big interest, and so I thought, how about I combine the two? Because with ASMR, I was thinking faceless, just like peaceful meditations, etc. So if you go look at some of my first videos, you'll see that there's meditations and whispers and there's psalms and things like that. So that was what I was planning to do, like an ASMR with nature, etc. But it wasn't that much pressure on me being able to film something. I could generate a video from stock photo and things like that. So with that, I thought, okay, I'll have to give it a try, because I did feel called to start building my own audience, and I really wanted to have a platform where I could share. I have so many dreams and so many things going on that I really want to share. And after I've shot this video, I'm gonna shoot 2 more videos, and it's about dreams that I've had, or things I've been praying about, and then I got a response. And you don't need to believe in Jesus and God and all that to listen to this, because it is fascinating no matter what you believe in. The principles and what happens is fascinating. Anyway, I got into ASMR simply because people kept commenting on my voice, and I didn't know what it was, and I had no plans of doing it. I'd never listened to ASMR, all of that. But I do love nature sounds. I do love, the meditations and peace and quiet and all of those sensitive, peaceful, relaxed sort of thing. Anything that I create will probably be kind of relaxing. So for that reason, I thought this would be a good opportunity for me, because if I was to start, let's say, a financial channel, I would still be talking like this. And I mean, it doesn't really fit into the financial world, does it? So I was thinking, okay, let's dive into this and see how it goes. And I did experiment with a lot of different things. Not any of the brushes, but I'm doing it today, so that I've done it. Anyway, I did experiment. I did a lot of silly things. I did a lot of dorky things, and I felt, like I think it's weird. And if you followed me throughout the journey so far, then I guess you've seen that there's been a development. I've tried a lot of things, and then I've implemented it with my own way of doing it, making it more like into a vlog and having natural triggers instead of just a lot of objects or all of this sort of stuff going on. That it's not me. Now you know how it started, but why am I transitioning? Well, first of all, as I said, it's not really my thing, and all of this, personal attention sort of thing. It's not the videos that I like to watch myself. It's very foreign. It's difficult because of my eyesight, and also you need to know I am turning 50 now. I'm a little bit too old for this, right? I don't want to be with my nose up in the camera and, all of that. It's the audience for this, and that's the next reason, the main reason. When I focus on ASMR, I attract an audience that is a little bit younger than the people that I really want to reach. And yes, there are older people that are using ASMR to fall asleep, but most of them are from 18 to 35, and the audience that I really want to reach is more from 30 to 40, something like that. So I find myself attracting a lot of people that, the ones that have subscribed, I am so grateful, and you obviously have, a yearning for something deeper, an interest for vintage and, something a little bit different. And I am so glad that you are here. But there's also a lot of the ASMR people who don't care about these things. And then we have the homestead and the slow living sort of communities, those that are searching for truth and insight on matter and just exploring life and the beauty, nature, all of that. Most of them don't know what ASMR is. And if they see this, all of this sort of thing, they think it's really weird. Another thing is that I'm terrible at putting on nail polish and that kind of thing. I don't see what I'm doing, I never use that kind of stuff. So I've done my best, but it's not really me. I love homestead vlogs, nature. Oops, my light is a bit. Let's see if I can do something about that. So anyway, I will put a link. You will see it on the screen. I don't know if it's going to be to the right or the left. Well, let me see. It's going to be to the left. On the left side right now, you will see a link to the video that I made about how YouTube changed my life. It tells the story of, the journey I had after I started with YouTube. It tells the story of how my eyesight got damaged and how it has affected everything in my life, and how it has been definitely a challenge in practical things like computer work and video and things like that. I did not believe that I would be able to do this, but I am doing it and I'm loving it more and more. So I will put a link on the left side here now to that video, so you can watch that as well if you like. And then I'm looking forward to share a lot of exciting, interesting stories with you in the time ahead. So take care, be blessed, and hope to see you soon again.